Welcome back to 2 Point Campus. We are picking right back off from where we were in the last episode, and we have a student union party coming right up. While we wait for that, we are going to go ahead and get 2 more rooms in that I really think that we need, even though that we're getting a little bit tight on cash. And that's going to be a student lounge and a staff lounge. So now a student lounge has to be 3x3. Which would have to be something like this. I just realized that what I wanted to do is not going to work. So we are going to extend this out to here. Put this in. We're going to put a couple couches. We are going to put in a little, well, a microwave. It's not really little. Put in another counter there. And then we'll put in a sink over here. Kind of weird placement, but we're doing what we can. Really wish I had a corner placement. I mean, we have the student union, so I don't know how important this is, but we kind of want this space to be here too for right now. And yeah, we'll kind of put a couple plants here, and there we go. That's definitely a small building, or a small little student, whatever that is. What is that? Student lounge. But I think that's okay. Oh, our party's going on. Our party is going on at the student union. We'll see if that gets use. The next thing that we got to do is get a staff lounge. I think the student stuff is definitely going to get moved to a different building at some point. I don't think we're going to keep that in here. So I know in the last episode we kind of said we might try and do no build or no rebuild. I just don't think that long term that's a great method for us to go about, is having that right there. So anyway, the party was a success. I've not seen anything like it in days. I'm sure the students appreciate it. There's a wide range of events that you can run on campus, so don't forget to spice up the academic year. Campus cook-off, that's it. We finished the prep. Now all we can do is mix everything together and hope for the best. I can't wait to taste the students cooking. Oh, didn't I mention? I judged the campus cook-off. Good luck. Okay. Next event unlocked. So we have unlocked a new event. We're going to hold off on scheduling that right now. But I got to get in the staff lounge. Got to get the staff lounge in. I think we're going to kind of do the same size room. It's just not going to be something that's super big. For this time around. We'll kind of do something weird like that. Maybe throw in a couple lamps. We'll throw in a hand sanitizer thing. We'll throw in a bin. And yeah, that's you get a poster. And that's going to be it for right now. Then what we're going to do on the outside here is get some vending machines, because we have not put any vending machines in yet. And I think that will help us. We'll add a couple more bins out here, and we're going to add a couple of these tables around this area. I just don't quite know how I want to do it. I guess we'll kind of do it like this, on both sides of that door. There's more space in one of those, isn't there? we'll kind of put that out there, and then that's kind of what we're gonna do for right now. Let's see. We did make $4,311, so we're making a little bit of money. Definitely need to get to the next year because we've got to really expand our horizons here. We may end up having to look at some loans to kind of get this campus up and running. I wish I could take a loan from my first campus. I didn't think about that in the last episode when it really doesn't go with you. We could have done some more stuff there. We had a lot of cash. But yeah. This kitchen might be a little bit too big, but I'm hoping that... well, yeah, it's just going to be what it is. Apparently, we don't have enough staff, so we're going to hire a janitor. I mean, that's the only reason that I can think that... you know, we have litter here. I mean, this is a small campus, but apparently we still have some litter. We do have another event that we can schedule. Oh, I don't have it yet. Okay. I was going to say, the next event was unlocked. I guess that's maybe something for the next year. But... oh, this person just leveled up. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. All right, let's speed up time a little bit. We don't really have a bunch going on until we kind of get through here. So students complete private tuition. We have 2 that have done that. It looks like now is kind of a time where they're doing that. Clubs are another great way to get students socializing and having a savory time. Students in clubs will also develop special skills. Place a power nap club stand to get people asleep on their feet, or a speed walking club stand for chefs that move like hot soup out of an something blender. I didn't read that. Power nap club stand. Okay, that is kind of cool. Not gonna lie, that is kind of cool. The only problem is I don't really have a place for it. I guess for lack of a better placement, and I would have totally put this right over here. We're going to put that right there for now. So we got that placed. We need 3 students to join a club. So we are going to push along here. It does look like we have our first club request. So they want a sleepy sheep. Okay. We'll put a sleepy sheep. Okay, this is kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. This is kind of cool. This is definitely kind of cool. All right, to finish our... I don't think we're going to get our 1-star in the first year here. I think that's going to be hard to do. We only made $690. Not a great profit, but we did have some building and stuff, so... I'm kind of expecting that. Kind of expecting that. You want to look for some future plans, so we can only go out 3 here. On that side. We can go out an awful lot here. But I don't want to... I don't know, maybe something like... might do something like this. Oh, that runs into another spot. Yeah, cancel those. We don't have the money for that anyway. I was just kind of doing some future stuff here. They want a love bench. We'll go ahead and place that love bench. I kind of think that should be like right here. Maybe we'll place 2.
It's Harrison Wolf
And then we also have a food chain. Everyone knows that you can't make good food on an empty stomach. DJ Sous Chef is offering us a bonus to keep our students well fed. Average food rating of 70%. We're only on a 62%. So I guess what we need to do is add in a food stand, which was something I wanted to do anyway. So we'll go ahead and add in both of those, and we'll hire 2 more assistants. Lots of library assistants. I am going to kind of take the 2 cheaper ones, though.
The academic year is now over.
Our academic year is over? Well, I haven't even hired the staff yet. 21. Yeah, we'll take that. All right, let's go take a look at our award show. I don't think we're going to win anything. So year 1, we have a 100% pass rate with an average exam results of 77%. That's pretty good. The campus of the year, we get Piazza Lanatra gets campus of the year award from Cracked Education. Average environment attractiveness is a 76% with an average room prestige of 4. So we're doing pretty good there. We did get 10 kudos and $5,000 for that. It does look like we also are taking home the Student Choice Award, which is also a $5,000 plus bonus and a 10 kudos point bonus. We have 10 students continuing to the next year, but now we run into some issues. And that is what the campus has next. So, let's see. They want a sweet kitchen. After a very savory year, it's time to cook something sweet. A truly great chef is just as familiar with sugar as salt, with butter as cheese, with tiramisu as tendestrum broccoli. Okay. Remember, food is all about balance, except when it comes to custard. You can't have too much custard. So we need a sweet kitchen. And this is where we're going to run into some issues. Because we don't really have money, and we are very quickly going to need more space here on the campus. What are our plots? Let's just sell those. Yeah, so plot 2 is 30,000. 40,000 with buildings. I guess the cheapest thing is going to be for us to try and expand onto our existing campus, but then we're going to have to move stuff. All right, let's see what that would cost us, because it looks like we have a pretty big area that we can actually expand over here. And that cost us 66,000.
A lot of people ask me, Harrison, what can I do to be more subversive? And I say, first things first, you gotta throw out that question. There's nothing less punk.
At that point, we might as well just square off the building.
You gotta take out the toy, burn the manual, and use the box to make yourself a groovy fort. That being said, today
I don't know if that's a good idea, though.
Details on how to be a more subversive you.
Let's remove that. Let's reduce this down a little bit. Yeah, still 63,000. So I guess building on, or actually getting another building would actually be cheaper. I don't think we have enough room here. Where's finances? So we can take a 50,000 loan from 2 Point Bank with a 5% per PA, which I don't. Okay. which would equal out to a payment of $2,194. You can also take a 10% loan
University gives you a bright future.
for 24 months.
Cards it with debt.
For 75,000 would get us. Yeah, I think the 50,000 would probably be the way to go. All right, let's manage our courses. Let's see. We do have 2 courses available. We have virtual normality and Scientology. I don't think that fits here. I could be wrong, but I don't think that fits here. I think adding another gastronomy course would fit better. It does require us to build another lecture studio. Let's go ahead and confirm that. Oh, maybe that doesn't require us to do as much as what I thought. Oh, see, we're also going to need a science lab? Yeah, no, we would definitely need another kitchen. It's really awkward.
Fees may be spent on administrative
Okay, let's
purposes.
build the sweet kitchen. We can't because we don't have enough money. Hire another teacher. Okay, let's go ahead and take out that loan. I mean, we don't really have a choice. We are going to have to take out the loan. We're going to take the 50,000. And that'll give us enough to build this next room. I just think that we're going to end up needing the other room anyway. All right, let's go ahead and get this stuff placed down. Yeah, this is a really big machine. Put that there. We're going to put in a single door, I think, to this room. I could kind of... Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. And then we need to put down a cooking station. We'll put down a chopping station. I don't really know if that's required. And we'll put down a recipe station. Put down a washing station and a...
Please change your passwords. Sorry.
Yep, that too. Let's throw down a plant. Again, that's for herbology purposes. I think we're going to need a mixing station. But we're going to hold off. We're going to see what they say. I definitely wouldn't mind having the food group poster. I think that would really add nicely to this room. So we will do that. And then we'll just kind of throw that down. And we're going to place that room. Probably not the best room that we've done, but we're really cutting it close on cash. And then it still says that we have 30 points. See, this is what doesn't quite make sense, but it says that we only have 25 students coming in. We still have enough space for that, so we'll have 25 total students. I think we're good to start the next year.
Announcement. Plants need water.
So, are you sure? Yep, start next year. And then we'll see if we end up needing to
Students, we're more
panic.
afraid of you than you
Student lounge party wanted. They want a student lounge party. We have one in... Oh, no, we don't. Okay. I guess we'll do a student lounge party. We're going to schedule that for October. We will recur that one. We want a park bench. I can do that. I can do a park bench.
Social life.
We'll give you 2 of them.
Exercise.
And then we also have a chef's menu wanted. We will do that. It looks like they want it in that room.
Timetable has now been published.
So we'll take that too.
Schedule your lives accordingly.
Assistant needed in library, so we may be short an assistant. I'll just hire another one. I probably should be more careful about that because, you know, that does affect our money. Oh, I got to move this stuff. I don't want that right there. I don't want that right there. We're going to put that there. And we're going to put this one here. Actually, can I put these outside? I can put this outside. Okay, our sleep club is going to move over here. Because I don't want it on the main campus.
If it's not on your CV,
All right, with that being said, Henry Jobsworth is reporting for a routine health and safety inspection. We need to check healthiness and environment is what he's going to be checking. We did make $3,000 and they want a textbook cubicle. I can do that. I'm going to play some of these pretty interesting. Did I say pretty interesting? I mean, we're going to be kind of unique in how we place some of that. But that'll go right there. We're going to make do with a small campus right now, trying to build up our money so we can expand into next year. 2-player arcade table cost $1,500. I don't know where they want that, but it's oh, I guess they want it in here. It really can't fit in here.
asked questions. No, you can't have an extension.
All right, let's sell that. Sell one of these plants. So 2 of these plants. And I just noticed that we don't have a bin in here, so we're going to throw a bin down. And we're going to go back and find that 2-player arcade table. We'll throw one of those in there too. There we go. That should give them what they want. We will accept that profit. We are making some money. We are still making some money. So even with that rent, $4,566. Interesting.
Clothes are a great way to
We will take that.
individuality. Some
The
people
inspector
go
is leaving the
unnoticed,
campus.
and I can dig that. There was a time when the Wolfman spent a lot of time on his outward.
Our average student entertainment is dropping a little bit. I guess what we can do
And the compliments started rolling in.
is schedule another event.
Just you, the void, and something that could be a sleeve.
And we could do this in November. Actually, we're going to do it in December. We're not going to recur that one, though.
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you.
I've crunched the numbers, and I don't think I'm going to pass this year. Of course, it's hard to trust my working out. Could you check? 2 students are at risk of failing. Okay. I mean, I don't think you will. I think you just need to spend some time with the student, and this other one is, yeah, I don't think you are at risk of failing. I don't think that's going to happen. We did make 7,000, so that's good. 1 people agree they want a waning moon. I'm going to leave that one right there. Health Inspector Henry Jobsworth has asked us to clean up the campus, as even though he's not here, he can tell that it could be cleaner. Clean up 3 bits of rubbish. I will take it. The health inspection results from the Department of Health. Health Inspector Henry Jobsworth is pleased to report that our campus received an excellent grade in its evaluation. Other, filthier campuses will surely aspire to be more like us. It's about time, too. Apparently, it's not often that Mr. Jobsworth is able to finish a work visit without being hosed down. He thanks us for that. Okay. We will take that. We are going to hold off on that one for right now. We have to clean up 3 bits of rubbish, select an item to use call janitor button. How am I supposed to do that? We don't have any items. So I gotta like run around looking for your rubbish? Like I don't know what you want from me. I don't see any trash. Oh, there's one right there. Select an item. How am I supposed to do this? Select an item and use the call janitor button to start maintenance. Items that urgently need maintenance. Oh, start maintenance. I'm confused. Okay, well, let's tell him to maintain that. Is that what they're asking?
To find themselves.
I think them just doing it. I think they're just gonna do it. I don't really think that's something that like requires us to really be on top of. I think that's just gonna happen over
I
time.
like to do one thing every day that chills me to my core.
We'll hit call janitor on that, and we'll also hit
anarchy or something. Anyway, it's important. This morning I ate some chocolate mousse.
call janitor on that. We'll see if that satisfies it, because I really don't know what that wants. Frog rain, a surprising updraft from Pebberley Island, has brought another cloud full of frogs to the area. They really should put a roof on the frog sanctuary. Dazed frogs make the campus grounds less attractive. They need to be scooped up by a janitor and posted back home. Okay.
Students are reminded that I'm not
Okay. Wait. It's actually raining frogs. That is kind of cool. That is kind of cool. Okay. This is only 25 kudosh, and it's for the Power Nap Club. We'll go ahead and do that. I guess this comes over here, too. Sure. We'll put it there. I don't know. Food junk. Clean up 3 bits of rubber. Yeah, no, it's definitely still asking for us to clean up food junk. I don't really... Oh, there's some food junk here.
There's a fly in here.
Can I call Janet? Like, I don't... Am I supposed to be able to like, touch that? I mean, I can grab a I don't know. Select an item and use the call janitor button to start. It doesn't let me select that. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. Do we have another one somewhere? I don't really see any other rubbish. Keep a look. I mean, there's got to be one more somewhere, right? Like, that's part of what they're doing. Do I also need another janitor? Like, do we not have enough janitor? We only have 3. We'll go ahead and hire this guy. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we got it. I guess that's all that matters. I guess we need to schedule a... select the Savory Kitchen, use the event setup button to host a game. Support your gastronomy students course for improved results. Only your best students will be chosen to compete. Let's go ahead and set that up.
They're a great tool for unraveling the mysteries of life.
Create new event.
Questions like,
This is a campus
bathroom,
cook-off.
and can I have
Schedule the event.
questions
Ooh,
can
that
be so
requires a
tedious and confused.
big portion.
Next time someone puts you on the spot,
We are going to schedule that for April.
I don't know, do you? Whoa, man. That'll change your
So there we go. There we go. B grade gastronomy students. We need 2 more. Do we have that many students that aren't doing well? I don't understand. I guess we have to get some of these C grades up to a B. I will let this continue. I think overall we should get classes scheduled for each course throughout the year. Make sure there are enough rooms, teachers, and equipment to keep your classes running. Okay, got it. A mixing station requires sweet kitchen. I knew we were going to have to do something like that. That's kind of why we were saving up some room. We're gonna just kind of move that around just a little bit. So we'll put that there. That should help us in our adventures too. One day we'll look at that. We also have a little bit of money, which right now is super important, is money. I don't understand why my janitor... How many... let me hire another janitor. Like that alone is a little frustrating. I guess that maybe that's my poor staffing management. I don't know. We need a records cubicle. That was one of those other things that I said, I don't know if we're going to need this or not. Apparently, do. So at this point, we're going to just change that around just a little bit. We have the campus cook-off starting in 10 days. This is going to be a fun event to watch. It is the last task that we need to get our first star rating, as we are in our second year here at this campus. Let's go ahead and take a look at finances. We still owe $33,000, and we are paying $21.94. We'll kind of see what getting this star gets us. But our campus cook-off, I don't see the campus cook-off happening. Where's? Oh, it's over here. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, let's slow it down for a minute. Gastronomy open day, that's fine. Food junk, yeah, whatever. I want to watch the cook-off. Room's changing color. It's getting red. This is things are heating up. This guy's controlling the weird fryer cooker system. It looks like we are gotten 2 checks as we enter the final the final moments in the campus cook-off. Will we win and gain our first star? Or will we falter and have to wait again next year? Things are happening. What will be the answer? Ladies and gentlemen, we've gotten our first star and have unlocked Mitten University. Piazza Lanatra. Do people really eat student cooking? How adventurous. They look a little blonde to me. Back in the oven, I say. Maybe I'll book a table when you've finished teaching them. Okay. That does give us $10,000 and 100 kudosh. We have unlocked the next university. We're not going to go there, as our plan has always been to finish each campus to a 3-star rating before we move on in the series. That will continue. But we've also unlocked a stage. We've unlocked DJ Sue Chef event and a funny business course. The funny business course, I think, would be our next course, which we are going to start planning as the year finishes here for a new building. So let's get that ready. The health inspector will be visiting the campus to evaluate it. Okay, that's fine. Campus cook-off results, we got 2,000 plus 4. We did only end up getting $490. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's come over here and purchase this new area. This looks like it's going to be a pretty big campus area. I think the building's just going to be over here, but we will see. We do have our health inspection going on. We also have a student assessment going on right now, so a bunch of stuff going on. We have a new building, and we need another teacher. Are we just shy on teachers? We'll throw one in there because, I mean, that is kind of important. We're coming up towards the end of the year. We do have some C grades, but, I mean, all but one of them is second year. Or, excuse me, all but one of them is first year, so I'm okay with that. I think we'll be all right. We did complete the challenge. That's fantastic. We are working our way to a 2-star goal, which requires a level 5 club, an average hygiene rating of 70, a campus level of 12, and a win the county cook-off. So we do have... okay. We do have a new building. And it's a pretty big building. So what we are going to be doing... And are the doors just all open here? Okay, that's kind of a weird setup, but we will take it. This is going to give us enough room as we go into the next year to really shake things up and change the overall look of our campus as we look to add a new course and do some other stuff as well. So let's go ahead and work towards the end of the year. We will go ahead and set up a student lounge party. I don't actually know if I have time to put this in. I guess we'll do it at the end of the year. It'll be a cool event for them at the end of the year. A little party. I'm cool with that. I am cool with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish up. We're almost through this year, so we only have a month and a half left of the academic year. And then we will be working in the next episode to complete our level 2 and maybe even our level 3 academic academic stars. So we will keep on moving. You know what I just thought? And I know this game just came out, but I wonder what the folks behind 2 Point Campus, 2 Point Studios, of course, is gonna do next. But I can only imagine what's gonna come to this game with, you know, downloadable content, or not downloadable content, but extra add-ons and things like that. But you know what they have planned after this, I think it's gonna be pretty cool. A student wants a computer cubicle. We will place that item right there. Our health inspection results. Yep, we excellent grade in its evaluation. Yep, we passed flying colors. We are losing money. That is not ideal. So we're gonna have some staff management stuff in the next year. I also think we might adjust some of our course tuition. And also with new students coming in, we'll be making more money anyway. So, you know, I'm not too concerned about that right now. They do want a smoothie kiosk. How much kudos do we have? We only have 200. I'm not going to do that one. Not going to do that one right now. All right, let's go and see. We did make 12,000 at the end of the year. Let's go to the academic awards ceremony in year 2 at Piazza Lanatra, whatever we are. We have once again received the Campus of the Year award. Only a 68% attractiveness, so that has definitely dropped down. An average room prestige of 5. I think that went up 1. We have 10 kudos and a $5,000 reward for that. That is the only award that we get this year. So we do have all 25 students are continuing to the next year, but our average exam result is only 79%. So we haven't expelled anybody. Nobody's failed out. Nobody's dropped out. So I think as far as that's concerned, we're doing pretty good. Let's take a look at our campus management. So Funny Business is a blend of improvised comedy and theoretical economics. The two fields aren't typically related, but maybe it's a business decision or maybe it's a joke. So that was the course that we unlocked in the last or during this episode here. So we did unlock that. I think I want to dive into that in the next episode. It is only a 2-year course. So that's something to note. Where our first 2 or 3 years. What is astronomy is a 2-year too, is a 3-year, right? Yeah, it is a 3-year. Sweet treats, molecular gastronomy. So it looks like already we need a science lab and a savory kitchen. I think what we are going to do in the next episode is move some stuff around. I know originally I said I didn't really want to do that this time. There's really no way to get out of it. So we're going to move some stuff around. We're going to redo some stuff. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And I am looking forward to it.